Hey everyone. It is 5 minutes away from Sideshow Live right now, so 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, how many times can I say 5 minutes? But in 5 minutes, we have an amazing show for you, including a special guest, Mark Newman, who sculpted our brand new Queen of the Dead, among other things. We have a special DC lady who's going to be making her first appearance here on Sideshow Live. We, of course, have an unboxing and a giveaway of the Shard premium format figure, and that's a pretty great show. And it's all happening in 5 minutes, so be back in 5. I'll see you then. good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on where you are in the world, actually. We have people watching from all over the world, so give us a shout out in the comments as to where you're watching from, because we love to know these things. So, what's up? You are watching Sideshow Live. We have such a great show for you today. We are first taking a look at our new Zatana premium format figure. So that's exciting. Then Sideshow artist Mark Newman will be stopping by to talk a little bit more about Queen of the Dead, the brand new premium format figure, and our Court of the Dead line as a whole. Then we will be unboxing the Shard premium format figure, also from the Court of the Dead line. And of course, because we're doing an unboxing, that means we're giving her away. And we really liked how last week you guys rallied and participated to give her away in the comments, or to give away the Ultron in the comments. So we decided we're going to do that again next week. So you are going to want to talk to Creed in the Facebook chat channels right now, because Creed is the one who is going to be deciding who gets the Shard premium format figure there. So you want to be talking to him, chatting with him. If he asks you questions, if he wants to know things about you, then you're definitely going to want to participate in all of that, because the more he sees your name, the more likely it is that he'll pick you. Creed, just so you guys have some topics to discuss, enjoys yellow onesies, fur collars, hopefully fake fur, maybe real, I don't know, ask him, and manicures. Everyone say hi to Creed. Cool. Those are some interesting topics there, Creed, so I hope you all have something to chat with him about there. Now for the news. As always, we would like to feature our we would like to talk to you about our featured collector. Feature our collector doesn't really do it for us. But anyway, our featured collector this week is Louis Angel Diaz Orval. Thank you so much for sharing your collection with us, Luis. It is amazing as always. Remember, if you guys want to be a featured collector, visit sideshow.com/blog and hit apply now. Something that we missed last week in the news, but obviously should totally mention, was the Fox and Marvel team up The Gifted, Kids with Mutant Powers, and opportunities for X-Men cameos? Yes, we think so. Yeah, we're pretty excited about that one here. So check out the trailer for The Gifted if you get a chance. Our friends at Hot Toys unveiled a brand new Captain Jack Sparrow 6-scale figure. This is from the all-new movie Dead Men Tell No Tales. There's a zombie shark on the base, guys. Everyone keeps correcting me that they're like, no, it's a dead shark. And I'm like, yeah, but it's like back from the dead and attacking the sparrow. So it's a zombie shark and it's amazing. So Captain Jack Sparrow is a hilariously fun character, but there's a zombie shark on the base. So let's focus on what really matters. Anyway, beyond that, he is available for pre-order on our website right now. So just go to sideshow.com, Captain Jack Sparrow in the search engine, and you can pre-order him immediately. We also had an announcement of Tom Hardy is going to be doing a solo spin-off Venom pick. So that is pretty exciting. Tom Hardy is Venom. Be sure to talk to Creed about your opinions on that. Personally, I think what could possibly go wrong? Like Tom Hardy is Venom? That's pretty cool. The last piece of news I have right here is that, I don't know if you know, but the return of Twin Peaks happened on Sunday evening, and that was a pretty amazing premiere. So be sure to check that out if you're a fan of the show back in the 90s. It is back for a limited season on Showtime. Whew, that was a lot of news. So don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will have Zatana in the house. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Does this work? Do I look like her? Do you think that I could be a Zatana? Yeah? Yeah? Anyway, I'm so excited to be able to show you our Zatana premium format figure. So excited that I had my crew find me this top hat so I could do a little like casual Zatana thing happening for you all right here. Zatana is such an amazing character. I love her so much, but you guys are not here to listen to me gush about Zatana. As many of you know, this spellbinding spellcaster is the daughter of the famous Zatara, and she speaks backwards in order to perform spells and protect the innocent. Now, the script says that I am going to attempt to speak backwards for the rest of this segment, but that seems annoying and distracting to you all. So instead, why don't you take a lovely look at this lovely lady right here. But maybe you guys can like add some spells to the chat channels in order to, you know, talk to Creed and maybe have him cast some spells with you guys in the chat. So she's inspired by a design by Stanley Art Germ Lau, and she's a collaboration between Stan and a bunch of other amazing artists. Ooh, she spins. Look at that. Ooh, look at how many details you can see with her. Oh my God, look at that look. She is obviously a mixed media piece, so you can see that she is made of fabric. Her jacket is fabric, her corseted vest is fabric, her fishnets are fabric, and the rest of her is sculpted. She stands 23 inches high, and as you know, like everything about our premium format line is super, super detailed, so the exclusive version comes with her very own white rabbit. Zatana is going to be available for pre-order on Thursday, June 1st. So you can find out more about this bewitching character by going to sideshow.com/ZatanaPF. You can also check out her premium art print on our website as well. There was a preview that went up for that, also by Stanley Art Germ Lau. You can see how those two would pair very nicely with each other. Obviously, fans of DC are going to want to have both of them in their collection. So, wow. I'm gonna try the pose again. Yeah, does it work? Does it work? Anyway, I'm gonna get over that. I'll work on my posing during this next video break, and when we come back, we were able to sit down and have a little Q&A with artist Mark Newman. We're gonna have our brand new Queen of the Dead premium format figure in-house talking with him. So, you're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. I would say that backwards, but I'm not magic. I'm sorry. Well, not in her way. Different kind of magic. Anyway, you're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back.
I've never been involved with such an intense and thorough world-building exercise as the Chronicle.
You can take this book and you can completely lose yourself within this world.
There's just an amazing breadth of content. You'll want to tear it out of the book and frame it.
Welcome back to Sideshow Live, everyone. We have a very special guest in the house right now. Mark Newman is here. So everybody say hi to Mark. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Mark is a longtime friend of ours at Sideshow who helped bring some of our most iconic figures to life. He's brought to life so many of your favorite characters, so we wanted to sit down and ask him a few questions. We've talked about Sideshow's sculptors and, oh, this is a question. Sorry, I sometimes get confused with my notes. So we're going to start with some questions for you. All right. So we've talked to some Sideshow sculptors before, and they've had experience working traditionally with clay and wax. And what is your favorite medium to work in?
I usually like clay. I usually use a Super Sculpey. It's a polymer clay, and you can work it, bake it solid, then cut it and add to it, and then it's ready. I can ship it out without worrying about or making molds ahead of time. So it's a very versatile material.
Awesome. And what we know that you do a lot of digital sculpting as well. So how does that differ from working with your Super Sculpting?
It's a whole different thing because it's a totally different dimension really, because you're working two-dimensionally on a surface, though you're spinning it and you're using a stylus pen and a keyboard as opposed to clay and getting your hands dirty and the fingernail under your fingernails, and just seeing the whole thing in reality with the lighting is just a little more tactile, and just it just feels a lot more artistic. So it's just and the ZBrush is learning a lot of technical stuff to get to the artistic stuff, even though their interface is pretty user-friendly, and any sculptor that works traditionally can pretty much jump into ZBrush and start making stuff right away.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and
so
it's,
do you combine those when you are making a piece? Do you sometimes use both on a piece, or do you tend to use one or the other?
I just use one or the other. Sometimes I'll do you can do really quick studies and design mock-ups to get an idea. It's kind of like sketching, but in 3D. I call it 3D drawing rather than sculpting. But you can get a lot of just shapes and then work, and then see that looks cool, and then just go right to clay and work.
That's
so
awesome.
it's kind of a sketch tool for me if I use it in that sense.
So for us at Sideshow, you're our kind of go-to guy for when we want to make a powerful, dramatic female figure, and you always manage to capture not only the beauty of a character like Queen of the Dead, but also like their power. And how do you do that? I know that that's like asking you an abstract concept, but at the same time, like how do you make something so soft and yet so strong?
I don't know. I always like the mixing the beauty and the hideous, or the strong and weak, or kind of getting two of the opposite concepts together. And I mean, I see so many things with women when they're, either in comic books or just exploited with, everybody knows how that is. And just to kind of get across a different strength in that. I guess I've been around strong women all my life. I guess my grandmother was, my mother, very strong women. It's even my wife, my wife Susan. She's got a great personality, and really, so yeah, I've just been around that all, and it just kind of, I guess, subconsciously kind of flows in there somehow.
Absolutely. So over the years, you've worked with interpretations of Storm, Poison Ivy, Vampirella, and many of the hero or anti-hero type characters. But for most of our fans right now, currently, you're most famous for working on Court of the Dead and the Women of the Court. So tell me about your involvement in the Court of the Dead.
I was brought on early on, like the very first Queen was the first character they came out with. And I was kind of brought in as doing a little concept work with it, but mostly they really fleshed that out, and they gave me the design and the nice painting design that I think Ian McDonald had done. And it was just working from that, they allowed me to just, I can go to town on some detailed parts of the armor, or the different parts of her. So I was able to do a little bit of design work in there, and they would say, yeah, that looks cool, just go with that. So I think after that point, they let me do a little more concept as well in the process before it got to a sculpture. So. And
who out of the ladies is, who do you identify most with out of all the women of the court?
I would have to say Shard, because she's like the strongest kind of the character, and she comes from the mortal world and going down and just into the underworld, and just her, warriorness too, with the armor and stuff, and just she was gonna be, I guess, a center figure in this early on. So I guess a lot more thought went into that, and just how to represent that, her strength and all that.
Absolutely. Just so you guys know, since you can't come into Sideshow HQ every single day, Galavarb, our mermaid figure, kind of. She's more like the siren of death, and Mark sculpted her as well, and we have her in this really special display in this tank in our lobby, and it's just this stunning. It's super amazing. We'll post pictures of it for you guys so you can see. Now we're going to talk about this queen right here. How did designing this new queen differ from designing the old queen? Not old queen, but the first queen. How was it different knowing that there was already a statue out there?
To me, it's kind of odd to try to just put the same exact character and just pose it differently. I mean, if, you know, people change their clothes every day, you know, you're not always wearing the same thing, even if it's armor or something pretty iconic for a character. So to give that thing, that was more of the implication here, is just give her similar designed outfit, but just different motifs. And the crown shape is really kind of unique in the first one. It was a cool idea. We wanted to keep that same element, that same shape, but we really got into changing that. And there was some concept stuff that Rachel had done and drawing sense, and it was a little looser when they gave it to me, but so I was able to get in, dig into that, and just sort of change up some of the motifs on there just to make it a lot more interesting. And even with Tim doing the clothing on her, so we changed that up a little, so it just fits better and it flows with the figure a lot more.
I feel like it is almost an evolution of her story. Like,
yeah,
we had the first queen that was kind of the first step in the introduction to the court, and then now that we're getting deeper into the lore, we have a queen who really is showing what she can do in terms of, like, this one has a lot more movement to the figure, and she seems like she's in the process of something.
Yeah,
you know?
Just conjuring up the from her beneath her, instead of those little gargoyle guys below her in the first one. This is just more conjuring up the spirit world and getting ready to throw some massive gooey spirits at you.
Yeah, yeah. I love the details that there's like little skulls like in her magic that are coming out. Awesome. Well, that's all the questions that we have for you right now, Mark.
Okay.
But thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for bringing all these amazing characters to life. We appreciate you.
I'm one part of it, so you know, there's so many people involved in these things, and it really works well together with everybody coming together with their strengths. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will have a quick video break, and when we come back, we have more Sideshow Live, so stay tuned. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Thank you, Mark.
Sure, you're welcome. Thanks.
Hello and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We are going to be unboxing Shard the Mortal Trespasser. She is from our Court of the Dead line of statues. She is a premium format figure and she is wonderful. So we're going to be giving her away in the comments. So be sure to be talking to Creed, because right now is about when he's going to start paying attention to, well, he probably is already paying attention, but like this is when he's going to start really seriously choosing who's going to win this amazing figure. So I'm just going to get into unboxing her right now. So I'm gonna need the help of floating hands. We're gonna do this. Awesome. Thank you, floating hands. So let's just get into the foam. And ooh, she has a cape. So let's get the cape out. And then let's try to get rid of this top box. So that, I'm gonna get all these pieces out so you can see all the pieces, but also I don't want, oh my gosh, she has like 2 arms with swords. That's amazing. So so here are all the pieces. I just really need the space on the table to get rid, so I can get rid of this foam. All right, Shard. I'm gonna gently set you there. All right, pieces on the table. Peace out, foam. Anyway, here is her base. Whoa, this is cool. I'll have more details on it once I've put her together. She clearly goes this way. Oh my gosh. Look at this amazing armored body. Did you guys, if you stopped by our booth last year, we had Vert Vixen cosplaying her, and she did such a good job. I'm nervous, I feel like. Oh my gosh. This is very nerve-wracking. For a lot of premium format figures, it's about finding the right angle to put them into the base. So this one, oh my gosh, this is very nerve-wracking. All right, so she needs to sit like that. Wow. There we go. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, this is stuck. So here we go. So there we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, I feel all of your pain when you guys put these figures together and you're like, ooh, yeah. All right, so there's the base and the body. With premium format figures, it really is all about you find the correct angle, because if you find any other angle and try to force it, it might not turn out that great. So that's why it took a little bit longer for me to get her in, because she needs to find the correct angle. So an important thing to remember with premium format figures is to please take the time to find the correct angle to get these the pieces into the base or into whatever you need to do, because if you don't, you might have an accident, and we'd prefer you not to do that. So okay, let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this amazing cape. Ooh, and there is, I didn't know this, but it's posable, so you can have her cape posed into however you want it. Let's see if there's instructions or a tip on how to get, ooh, sorry microphone, on how to get her. It's supposed to be around her arms. It goes around the front. Oh, I see. Like that? No, not like that. Like this? Like this. I'm like watching someone try to explain to me how to do this. This is hilarious. No?
The arms go.
Oh, so you put it around her arm. Oh, so it's like this? No?
Yeah,
Kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, like this? Kind of.
Except it goes behind her neck, not.
Oh, okay. All right. This is amazing. So like under the arms like this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like this? Whatever. You guys can figure this out on your own. What is this supposed to look like? Stop laughing. This obviously does not look right because I've seen pictures of Shard. Well, there's no instructions in the box. So there's that. This does not look correct at all. So it's like this. No. That doesn't look right at all. This is what she looks like without the cape. How does this work? No, seriously, how does this work? You're just gonna have to come show me. This is our camera guy who does the out of the box videos. Here, I'll hold. Yeah, got it. Oh.
Now put the arms on.
Now okay. See?
I never would have been able to figure that out on my own without you. This is why we do out-of-the-box videos. Okay. See, there. Thank you. This is why we have people here who know what they're doing. Pull this back?
Yep.
All right. All right. Wow, that was, I'm sorry, guys. That was painful to watch, I'm sure. And I'm sure you were all like yelling in the comments, all of you who have her and know how to put her together. But you can't fake this. This is live. So we're just going to badly pose this cape while I tell you a little bit more about her. Shard is an amazing character from our Court of the Dead series. Jesus, come on. Our Court of the Dead series. She is unique, and by the way, she is the only mortal in the underworld. So she's dressed in bone armor, forged. This cape is just driving me crazy. This cape is like just, all right, I'm just gonna stop fussing and leave it alone because I think I'm like gave my camera guy, like this is funnier than him being at a comedy show right now. He's just laughing so hard at me. But yeah, does this make her look okay? Is she pretty? Is she pretty? Yeah, okay. Thanks guys. There, better. You can see her armor now. Her armor is bone armor forged within the underworld's capital city of Ilverness. She's armed with 2 swords, Faith Bearer and Seraph's Woe, and she's tailored with a lined cape that has an integrated wire for posing and display, which obviously whoever wins her can do this a lot better than I can. Oh my gosh. Her base is painted to give her a spooky ethereal glow, and she's standing on like a bunch of skulls, so that's rad. She's just kind of like a beautiful badass is what's happening right now with her. Again, I don't know if you guys saw last year, but Vert Vixen did do an amazing cosplay of Shard and was at our booth in the Court of the Dead display during Comic-Con last year, so hopefully she'll come back. I apologize to our court team for not being able to put her together properly, and I thank my cameraman who does all our out of the box videos, which now you see why they're so important, because that's how you learn how to put things together properly. But this is live, and that's what you appreciate about the show. So since we are giving her away, you guys are going to have to talk to Creed right now, because right after this video, he is going to be picking a winner. Or during the next video, I'm sorry, Creed. During the next video, he's going to be picking a winner. And yeah, so enter for your chance to win this amazing Shard premium format figure right now. And thank you guys for watching and for putting up with my ridiculousness. So thank you guys, and watch this video, and we will be right back. You're watching Sideshow Live.
Sweet meat mortals, you first must die to learn that heaven and hell are a lie. You're merely fodder in their endless war, while we in the underworld bring them more.
I'm a soldier, of which you seem to have plenty. Why do you need me? What if I say no?
You are a pawn, so long as you permit heaven and hell to define you. Now, we must all rise and define who we are.
Hey everyone, by now someone won our Shard PF. So congratulations to whoever that is. Creed won't tell me because he thinks it's funny to watch me squirm on camera. But anyway, you can be excited about whoever won in the comments. So congratulations to you, and we thank you for watching because clearly you are watching Sideshow Live right now. But wow, that was such a great show. We showed you our beautiful new Zatana premium format figure. She is so cool. We showed you the latest incarnation of the Queen of the Dead premium format figure and talked to Mark Newman about his work here at Sideshow. Thank you so much, Mark, for stopping by. It meant so much to us to have you in the studio and chatting with us. We unboxed Shard and took a closer look at her and gave her away to someone that Creed won't tell me. So thanks, Creed. Anyway, I hope you guys had so much fun watching us this week. So starting next week, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be going rogue in the Sideshow studios. So we're in Sideshow HQ, we're going to be live streaming from different parts of the building just to kind of show you guys what we do. We will be bringing you more footage from inside our offices, looking at upcoming projects. You'll be meeting other Sideshow crew members, and there'll obviously be more giveaways. So this should be a lot of fun. We're just kind of switching things up for y'all. So tune in. It's going to be the same time, same place, you know, generically, like we're still going to be here at Sideshow, but it's going to be the same time. And be sure to RSVP to the Facebook event and other event pages. Be sure to follow us on Instagram because sometimes we're going to be going live in our Instagram stories. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you're also going to want to do that to make sure you never miss a show. So yeah, we're going to be going rogue. Sideshow Live goes rogue, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys will join us. And that's all for this week. We have one more video, so stick around for that. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.